Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Sam. Today I'll be doing some Dark Souls. This is a new Let's Play I'm going to be starting. It's a game that I really love, and I just played recently, I just finished recently, and I thought it was really fun, and it would be very perfect for a Let's Play format. So, for those of you that don't know what Dark Souls is, imagine Legend of Zelda, except very, very difficult. Now, the game is hard, and I'll be dying a lot, so there'll be a lot of editing in this video, a lot of cuts. I'll try to be doing this in kind of a unique way, where I'll record every boss fight, because usually the boss is where I'll die. I'll record every boss fight, and then every time I die, I'll have like just a little snippet of when I die, all the way until I beat the boss, and then it's over with. So yeah, I've played a lot of this game. I've got I think 60 hours on it by this point. So I do know how to do. I do know how to play this game. I shouldn't be dying as much as I did my first time playing through it, because I now know how the bosses work. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy. I should be one-shotting a lot of the bosses at the beginning, but then later on they're gonna start getting harder because I have had less experience with the game at that point. So yeah. Let's get started. Alright, new game. So, what are we going to call our character? Let's call him, Jimmy, well, he needs a capital letter. Jimmy Rex. Is that how you write Rex? I think so. Rex. Ooh, how about Rex Face? Ooh, that's good. That's good. You see, that's some gold right there. Enter. Okay. Oh, whoops. Enter your character name now. I don't want this. Okay. Jimmy Rex Face. Enter. Good. Okay. Sex. We're gonna go for a male. Class. So this just kind of changes the stats on the left there, as you can see. That's the only thing the class changes. It also changes what weapon you start with. I think we're gonna be going for strength, dexterity. So what is a good strength, dexterity? Hunter. Sure. Let's go for the hunter. Gift. We're going to go for the Master Key, because that's the best gift. Okay, so we could change our physique. So as you can see, he can be slim, very slim. You see he should be eating a little bit more. Large, very large. Large upper body, large lower body. Top heavy, tiny head. Let's go for average. Why not? Face. This guy is the happiest guy ever. Okay, let's go. Time to go play some Dark Souls. That's his face, at least. Sure, why not him? Hair. So it's a whole lot of anime hair. Like, as you can see here, it's like all these characters would be in anime with this hair. Like, look at that hair. That is anime as hell. But I'm gonna go for short. Why the hell not? And then color. Silver, red. Red, sure. This guy's a ginger. All right, cool. Customize face. Oh, crap. You can really go into detail. How about no? Okay. That seems pretty good. Let's accept. Start the game with this character. Sure. Alright, here's the intro cinematic.
In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire, and with fire came disparity.
Ooh.
Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came,
Zombies.
and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead.
You don't want to mess with him, just a warning.
The Witch of Izalith, and her daughters of Chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights.
Okay.
And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten.
Poor pygmy, always gets forgotten. Damn it, guys, you invited me to the party again. Come on.
With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bolts peeled apart their stone skins.
Aw, poor dragon.
Witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death.
Yep, not a good idea to mess with him. Really not.
And Seath the Scaleless betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more. Thus began the Age of Fire. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers, and man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark sign.
And that's the cinematic. Pretty vague, if you ask me, honestly. It doesn't give you a lot of the story. If you want to know more about the Dark Souls story, you should check out a lot of videos on YouTube. They explain it very well. Something in the cinematic always looks very choppy.
Yes, indeed. The dark sign brands the undead.
Well, he sure is attractive. Or she. I'm not going to discriminate. Could be a girl.
And in this land,
Something tells me that's not going to open, buddy.
the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world.
Well, that's just depressing, isn't it? Could have made it a little bit less depressing there, whoever organized this shit.
This is your fate.
Ah, and there we are. With our flaming red hair. Ah, and a rat. Lovely. What? Well, feeding time, motherfucker. I don't think so. Okay, well, he seems like a nice fellow. Okay, so here we are. As you can see, here we are. Our little hunter guy. He can roll, he can run, and he can jump. Whee! Okay, let's check out what he dropped here. The dungeon cell key. I wonder what that opens. Could it open this? It does. Yay. Alright. Let's go. So, there's going to be these little messages all over the floor. Those messages are left by other players, but in the Undead Asylum, it's left by the developers. So it says, right stick camera controls. Okay, I know this. I'm not going to read these because these are just how to play the game. I know how to play the game. Hey, buddy. Bam. So we don't do very much damage because this is just the hilt of a sword. So these guys are pretty easy to kill because they are just mindless undead. So, I mean, we can just kind of slash right through them with this hilt of a sword. And they give us souls. Souls are the currency in this game, and yeah, so they do stuff. They let you level up, they let you buy items from NPCs, and they, what else do they do? They do a whole lot of stuff. They also, that's pretty much it, yeah, buy items and level up. So leveling up is the most important thing. You lose your souls when you die, except they stay on the ground. So if you can get back to your souls and pick them up before you die a second time, you get to retrieve them. So that's how the game works, that's the whole system. So pretty much you never leave, you never lose your souls if you're good at the game, but I'll end up losing my souls for sure. Alright, here's a bonfire. These are pretty much your checkpoints in this game. Now, in the Undead Asylum, they're going to be very close together because, well, it is the first area of the game, so they're going to be nice. Alright, but they do get further apart, believe me. So let's pop open this door. And if we look up, we can just see that guy up there. I wonder if he's gonna jump down. So if we run over here, Hey, buddy. There he is. We could try to fight him, but we only have a hilt, so it's not going to do very much damage to him. So let's just run down here and escape. And here's another bonfire. So as you can see, they're very generous. Oh, that was a bit of a cut there. Just a warning, if you're playing this game on PC, it's kind of a bad version because the frame rate never goes over 30 FPS. I've tried everything, it can never go over 30 FPS. Okay, this guy here's a bitch. He shoots arrows. You can dodge his arrows by just running in here. Change equipment. Let's equip that shield we just picked up. As you can see, it's a large leather shield. And you can just block his arrows like that. And we can run over here. And what is this? It's a short sword. That could be useful. Alright, short sword, nice. So we just hold up our shield like that. We can run the same speed with our shield up, but our stamina regenerates slower with our shield up. Alright, and I encourage anybody who has this game to play along with me. If you have the game, just pop it in and play along with me. Try to get to the same place I'm getting every episode of this LP. It'd be pretty cool. And we can see in there's a guy. He seems familiar. Alright, same courtyard right there. Alright, there's a wall there. Let's go down here. And... oh, look at that. It's a shortcut. Yay. For shortcuts. Alright. So here, this is where having played the game before will help. As you can see, when you walk up here, this boulder starts rolling down. Anybody who's played the game for the first time always gets hit by that boulder. I know it rolls down. So I'm pretty ready for this. Okay.
Oh,
so
you're no hollow. Thank goodness.
He looks very
I'm done
familiar.
for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I are both undead. Hear me out, will you? Regrettably, I have failed in my mission, but perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family. Thou who art undead art chosen. In thine exodus from the undead asylum, maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well, now you know. And I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask. An undead favorite.
Estus flask.
Oh, and this.
Undead Asylum Floor 2
Now I
key.
must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death. So go now, and thank you.
You're welcome. Smack. Yeah, you can kill this guy because he is about to die anyway, so he'll give you 100 souls. He instantly dies with any attack. I just heavy attack there because it looks cooler. Alright, so he just gave us our Estus flasks, which are our health item in this game, alright? Oh, wow, that's a mean combo. When they do that, that's very annoying, but we killed him pretty easily. Alright, he gave us the floor 2 asylum key, which will pop this open. What did these say? So, wait, what does that say? What is this? Left stick plus right bumper equals kick. Left stick plus right bumper. Okay, whatever. Resting at bonfires revives enemies. Is that what it said? Yeah, revives enemies. Yeah. Okay, so enemies respawn when you rest at the bonfire. That's kind of the trick of this game. So, whenever you rest at a bonfire, the enemies respawn. Okay. Okay, block him. Smack, smack. Okay. Pretty simple enemies in here, honestly. And just dodge his arrow. Smack, smack. Good. Okay. Let's go in here as well. Let's see what's up. It seems like that's a Hollow Knight. Okay, so these are the main enemy that you're going to meet at the beginning of the game. Now, you get to fight one of them in the Undead Asylum. The rest of them are all those red guys that we've been seeing. They're pretty simple to kill. Just wait till they attack, and then you just block them. That's it. And then they get staggered, and that's it. Alright. Pop in here. Traverse the white light. When you traverse a white light, usually means there's going to be a boss. And in this case, there is. Hey, buddy. Boom! Right in the head. Alright. So, this is the Asylum Demon. He's quite simple to kill, honestly. He doesn't have very many... oh, wow. I can't believe I got hit by that, but I did. Okay. So, pretty much what you're going to want to do is just roll whenever he does anything. And then you just pretty much dodge all of his attacks. Just attack him twice. Oh, wow, okay. You can block pretty much everything he does, so don't worry about that. And then you just try to hit him in the legs. Like that. He's quite slow, so you don't need to worry about pretty much anything. That attack's the best, because then it just wastes a lot of time for him. I like this sword, though. Hunter might be one of the best classes because the sword just attacks so fast compared to the other weapons you get at the beginning of the game. Whoa! Okay, well I got hit there. As you can see though, he really doesn't do that much damage, so you don't really need to worry. Smack, smack, smack. There you go. And he falls. Kaboom. And he gives us the big Pilgrim's Key. Now, if you listen to, his name's Oscar of Astora, I think, the guy that we just saw in there, and the guy that threw the body down, that was the same guy, by the way. The guy that gave us the Estus flasks. He said that our pilgrimage to the Land of the Ancients, so that's kind of like that key, the big Pilgrim's Key, is sort of a reference to what he was saying. So, yeah, here we go. And what does it say? Good job. Go straight ahead. Alright. Thanks, game. Game's so nice. Good job. Just go straight ahead. Thanks, buddy. Alright. So, if I remember correctly, there's some loot to be found here. I don't know. Maybe you have to come back. Because, spoiler, you do come back to the Undead Asylum at one point. I think the loot only shows up then. So, yeah. Here we are. And we're going to meet the first real character of this game.
In the ancient legends, it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen.
There he is. Fluffy, or what's Fluffy the Crow? I think it's Fluffy the Crow. Snuggly the Crow, that's his name, Snuggly.
To leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage to the land
he's a
of
good
the
guy.
ancient lords.
And that's the last we hear of that narrator, by the way. Never gonna hear her again. Lordran, that's where we're going. So here we go. We got a flyby shot. The Raven, Snuggly. We can see a large tower over there. We can see what looks like a bridge. Oh, another bridge. We're gonna fly right in. Up. There we go. And here we are. We look quite messed up. In Lordran, level up and kindle at bonfires. Look at that, it's a bonfire. Alright, so every bonfire you go to restores your Estus flasks, gives you 5 and full health. Now, except for Firelink Shrine gives you 10. Just because there's a Firekeeper here, and the Firekeeper can give you an extra 5 without kindling. Don't worry about that for now. Just take the extra 5 and don't ask questions. Okay, I'm going to go for Dexterity in this build, so I'm going to go Dexterity, Endurance, Vitality, because Dexterity increases the amount of damage that you do with halberds and swords and stuff. Endurance increases your, I think it's stamina, and then Vitality increases your health. So we're just going to go for that because that's useful. Like that. Perfect. Alright, let's get up. And let's go talk to this guy.
Well, what do we have here? You must be a new arrival. Let me guess. Fate of the undead, right? Well, you're not the first. But there's no salvation here. You'd have done better to rot in the undead asylum. But too late now. Well, since you're here, let me help you out. There are, actually, 2 bells of awakening. One's up above in the undead church. The other is far, far below, in the ruins at the base of Blight Town. Ring them both, and something happened. Brilliant, right? Not much to go on, but I have a feeling that won't stop you. So, off you go. It is why you came, isn't it? To this accursed land of the undead?
Okay, so that guy pretty much told us our quest. There's 2 bells, one above, one below. One in Blighttown, one in the Undead Church, or Parish. So, what we're going to do is we're going to start off with the one in the Undead Parish, because that's the easier one, and then we're going to go to the Blighttown one, which is the harder one, for sure. Alright, so, here we are in Firelink Shrine. Let's go look around, I guess. So, there's a little pool here. Alright. People say that this is a statue of the Lord Gwyn's wife and their firstborn child. I don't know what to say about that, but if you do follow the lore, I'm sure you've heard of that before. Alright. So, let's pop over here. So, there's a whole lot of loot in this area. Let's just go see if we can get some of it here before we get going on our adventure. I think there's another, yeah, there's another guy in here. We're gonna have to go see him, though, because I guess we gotta go see all the characters here. Fire bombs. That gives us some fire bombs. I don't usually use fire bombs, but, I mean, in this playthrough, I might use them for certain reasons, but really, I usually don't use them. Alright, let's pop up here. What does this say? Gesture. Okay. So as you can see, we can do gestures, so we can wave, we can point up, I mean. Look up there! Alright, and here's another guy.
Hello there. I believe we are not acquainted. I am Petrus of Thoroland. Have you business with us? If not, I'd prefer to keep a distance, if possible.
Okay, he has nothing to say. Let's talk to him again.
Hello there. I realize that I have requested that we retain our distance, but I also want you to know that it is not meant in ill will. Here, take this, as a token of peace. No, go ahead. It's for you.
Copper coin. Alright. Let's talk to him again.
Oh my, you again. Oh, I know. How about this? I have to await my companions here anyway. So what if I were to teach you some miracles? Would that please you? Very well. Then first, a covenant with the gods.
So we can join the Way of the White. Covenants are pretty much things that give you bonuses in the PvP aspect of this game. I don't really do the PvP. We won't be doing PvP in this Let's Play, since I probably won't be becoming human anytime in the Let's Play.
Only their ultimate effectiveness will be determined by your efforts and your faith.
Alright, and he sells miracles, which we cannot use with our class. Well, we can use, but it's I don't think it is recommended. Let's learn his gesture. Shrug. Okay. Gesture learned. Perfect.
Come again.
Come again.
The effectiveness of the teachings depend upon your faith.
And you see these little white circles here? These are soapstone marks, I think, where you can call a friend. I won't be using those. Those are for connecting to other people's worlds, which I won't be doing in this Let's Play because, honestly, it's not something I want to do. So that's how it's going to go. Alright, let's check here. Soul of a Lost Undead. Those things can be used whenever you see a soul dropped by an enemy. That is something that can be used for free souls. So you can use it and just gain more souls. Pretty simple. Alright, so we pop down here. Pop down here, and there's some chests. Alright, let's pop this one open first. Let's see what's inside. Da-na-na-na. Homeward Bones. Those can be used to teleport us back to the last bonfire we rested at. What about this? Morningstar and Talisman. Those are weapons we could use if we wanted to. I don't know why we would, though, because the Morningstar sucks, and the Talisman is for a magic user. So our short sword, I think, will be better. Here, let me check, actually. Morningstar. It has... Ours has, as you can see the scaling with the Param bonus. Ours scales off of dexterity and strength. This one only scales off of strength. So we're going to keep the one that scales off of dexterity and strength because we are dexterity. So that's going to be good. Let's pop this one open as well. What do we have here? Lloyd's Talisman. Alright, cool. And now if we slide down here, take a bit of damage. Here are some skeletons. Now, we're not going to fight the skeletons now because they are quite strong. At least for our level right now, they're pretty powerful and we don't want to mess with them. So I'm just going to run away from them. They do follow you for a while, so I'm going to make sure that I've lost them by the... yeah, they're probably going to follow me through the water here. Maybe? Yep, they do. So they follow you for quite a while. They're hard to kill. We're going to be back there not soon, actually. It's going to take a while for us to get back there because they are strong. Now, Dark Souls is just not fair. As you can see, they would put some strong enemies right beside the starting area. Probably one of the first areas you're going to go to because, well, they wanted to. So, whatever. Alright, so. What was that? Did you hear that? I heard that. Oh, they're still there. Alright, yeah, back up, buddy. And where the game actually wants us to go is up here. So, kind of a sketchy passage here. So let's just pop up here. And, here's some guys we can deal with. Smack, smack, smack. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Yep. Okay. They're not hard to kill. These are hollow soldiers. We're just going to see them here at the beginning of the game. They don't really follow us for the rest of the game. You might think that these would be the normal enemies of the game, but they're not. You see a lot more of these knight guys here. But, honestly, the enemies really change every zone. Okay. Smack, smack, smack. As you can see, we're doing quite a bit of damage now. We can just 3-shot these guys, which is pretty nice. Alright, here's another free item. Soul of a Lost Undead. Let's get rid of this guy throwing fire bombs, because he's going to distract me. And that's going to be annoying. Alright, let's pop up here. I don't like the firebomb thrower. He's quite annoying. Alright. Did he fall off? No, he didn't. Okay. And you do AoE damage, so you do area of effect damage, which means that you do damage to everything in the area. So if your sword slashes and hits 2 enemies, it will hit the 2 enemies and do damage to both of them. So that's really cool. I just picked up a cracked wooden shield. It's kind of shit, so I'm not going to equip it, honestly. Let's run over here. Whoop! Nice. Okay. So there's actually an item over here. Let's pop over there. Perfect. Alright, what is this? I don't actually remember what this guy drops. Oh, Ring of Sacrifice. Okay. If you equip that item and you die, you'll keep all your souls after death. So that's a pretty okay item. I never used it in my game because, well, there's not really a need to. It's kind of pointless. It's kind of a novelty item. It's really, I find it's good for beginner players, but honestly I don't really need it because I can usually get back to my souls, and if I can't, well, it's not really a big deal. Alright. So, let's pop up here. What do we have here? Oh, ooh. Another lootable corpse. What is that? Soul of a Lost Undead. Okay. Decent. Those give you 200 souls each, by the way. Alright, so here's a rat. I know this guy's here because I've played this game before. Again, there's going to be a lot of those moments because the game does try to throw some fastballs at you, but I'm not going to let it. I'm not going to let it this time because I let it do that the first time, not this time. This time, this is my game. Alright, here's a door, and it's locked. It's not open from this side, so we're going to have to pop it open from that side. No big deal there. So let's run up here. What does this say? Try bravery. Okay. By the way, if you see the little skeleton head there, it means it was written by a player, so be wary of soldier. As you can see, here's some soldiers. Okay. This is not a hard area by any means. I had a lot of trouble with the Undead Burg the first time I played, though. Oh, wow, took damage there. Okay. It's okay. They don't do that much damage. Probably because I wasn't locking on the first time I played this game. Okay, more fire bombs. Whatever. Dead. The fire bombs really messed me up the first time I played this game. What does this say? Be wary of wings. Okay, I don't know what he means by that, but whatever. They didn't drop anything, so let's just traverse the white light. Now, traversing the white light doesn't always mean that you have to encounter a boss, but it does a lot of the time, so just keep that in mind. Alright, be wary of Drake. Hello, Drake. Well, they did say there were no more dragons in the world, but I guess drakes are an exception. I don't know why the drakes aren't considered dragons, but they aren't. They're different. So I guess we'll just have to deal with it. Alright, so this is quite the group of enemies here. Ah, oh, idiot. Oh, I might die here. Shit. Okay, drink. As you can see, the Estus Flask gives us a bit of health back. Okay. Boom. Boom. Okay. Just, oh. Okay, take it slow. Nice. Good. Smack. Smack. You can see how this could give a first-time player a hard time. Now I don't really take this. I'm not really that bad at this part. This part's actually quite easy now. Let's pop open this door first. Please. Please. Thank you. Alright, perfect. And what do we have in here? Ooh, wooden shield. Alright, I think that's better than my leather shield. Let's check. Yeah, it is better. But it has less fire resistance, which I don't think will matter early on in the game, since we don't meet a lot of fire enemies. Honestly, the fire bombs are the only fire that we're going to meet for a while. Alright, and get wrecked. Perfect. Alright, and here we are. Our first bonfire that wasn't Firelink Shrine. So you can light the bonfire, then rest at it. So I've heard of people going to the bonfire, lighting it, then running away, and then going back to their old one because you gotta rest to make the checkpoint active. So we'll be able to level up here, level up once. Let's go into Dexterity, since Dexterity is going to be our main stat for this game. Perfect. Alright, so I think we're going to end the episode off here. We're in the Undead Burg. We made it to the, I think, 4th. This is the, well, the second real bonfire of the game. This bonfire is quite far from the next one, so keep that in mind. Alright, so thanks for watching, guys. If you like this episode, make sure to leave a like, and yeah, I guess I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.